Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. The 2025 Christmas event is now here. It should be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it, so let's get into it. This is my favourite time of the year, so I'm so excited. Let's go ahead and teleport over. Right, so we've got the Christmas spirit at the top here. We've also got the nice list entries. I really enjoyed taking part in that last year, so yeah, that is cool. Oh, it feels good to be back here for another year. So this is quite cool over here. You've got a log splitting stump. I didn't take part in it last year, so that could very well have been brought last year, but this looks so cool. This guy's seen better days. And you've got the reindeer. So if you click to fill the food trough, there is a note in Diango's handwriting. Promise Santa I would look after the village reindeer. This one has been uniquely picky with their food compared to the others. Oh, okay, so you have to try and discover what they like and then they'll be thankful. If you don't have the time to feed them yourself, you can always leave any extras in this trough. Okay, cool. The Firewatch outfit? That takes me back. This has definitely changed a bit since the last event that I did, which was back in 2023. There's a nice little kind of hut here at the moment and a little bank in here as well, which is pretty nice. It's very well decorated, very tastefully done. So if we go over here and speak to Diango, I think this is how we can start the Christmas reunion quest, which is like the mini quest for winter. Hot chocolate rest animation, as if that isn't enough. Winter hat and scarf, and emotes from the previous event if you haven't unlocked it. And you get access to the hot chocolate brewing and toy production activities, which is cool. So that's in here, that's nice. We've also got the Cold Front quest as well, which is available by speaking to the Queen of Snow, which we can go and check out later on. Okay, let me just bank everything that I got today. Add that to the currency pouch and let's go. So we're going to go cut down the fir tree, split some logs, get some nails, and then we can make what we need. Perfect. Okay, let's build the pile here. Oh no, not you again. And there we go. There is all three of them done. Whiz back over to Diango. Right, we need to find 3 of the 5 pixies. Let's just head to Lumbridge first, I guess. The pixie energy is very strong. Okay, so just using the magical thingamabob. There we go. Weak energy, okay. We're literally playing hot and cold with these pixies, but we're getting closer. I think it's over here. There we go. Awesome. Shauna, come here. Right, we're going to use the red and the green dye together, make the Christmas dye, and then that should be everything we need to create the outfit here. Ooh, okay, let's go for option 3. Nice. So we want 0, 2, and 3. Perfect. Beautiful. And I think that's it. So now we can go and speak to him again, now that we've fully stocked that. This is the quest from last year, but yeah, awesome nonetheless. So I remember the ice fishing here and the snowball creation. We have the giant present ready for the 25th over here as well. Just a massive snowball fight in here. Really, really cool. So you've got the 2025 rewards, the Christmas jumper, which is the snowman one, and the snow imp. You've got the chili title, which is pretty cool. Cosmetic wise, we do have a fair amount of these already. This is pretty cool. This title is so cute. Shall we get it? Let's do it. That is awesome. I think I'm a bit more inclined to see what rewards we can get from the wrapping paper. So let's go ahead and exchange that over here. We've got 2 of these, 1 of these. Okay, nothing crazy, but hopefully we can get something cool this event. That'll be really nice. So before we dive in to the new Cold Front quest, let's take a look at a couple of the stations around here, things that you can do to get some Christmas spirit, a little bit of AFK XP, and then we can move on to the quest afterwards. So within the cabin, you've obviously got Diango where you can start the quest. Once you've started the quest, you then open up the assisting with hot chocolate and also the carving bench, which is really, really cool. So you can come over and assist with the hot chocolate pot. You will occasionally see the chocolate over here start to sparkle. You can pick up some more, run back, and you'll get a bit more XP for it. Obviously, if you want to be fully AFK, you can just stand here, but doing this does get you a bit more XP. On the northern side of the cabin, there are a few things you can do, a mixture of fletching and crafting. You can go over and take from the crate of wood, and then head over to the carving bench. Once complete, you can head over to the painting bench. This will allow you to paint what you just created, and again, give you a bit more XP in crafting. Then you can move over to the finishing bench for, again, some more crafting XP. You'll see in your inventory you have these marionettes. These are able to be submitted to Maeve here if you want to just talk to her. She's right next to the finishing bench and it will hand in the 2 marionettes. These ones passed her rigorous quality control, which is cool. You can also take from the crate of unfinished decorations here. You'll see them in your inventory. Click on the decoration bench and you'll begin to restore them. This will give you a little bit of AFK construction XP. Outside of the cabin, as you know from the quest that we covered earlier on, you can chop down the furs, you can then split the logs, add them to the pile and keep going. With the trough over here and our hungry reindeer, you can add Christmas food to the trough, and with that you also get a chance of potentially getting a reindeer pet, which is cool. You can head on down to the south to the pile of snow and click on this to create some snowballs. With these snowballs, you can wield them and you can throw them at people, but you also get a bit of fletching XP as well, along with the spirits, as you can see there. Just west of that, we have the icy fishing spot. You can go ahead, station yourself here and do a bit of fishing. When your inventory's full, you can pop them in the barrel where you can deposit them and then rinse and repeat. Earlier on, we took a look at the massive snowball fight that's going on here. Essentially, every hour, at 45 minutes past the hour, a massive snowverload will appear. You will see this later on during the new quest, but yeah, essentially a massive snowman will appear and you can attack it. So there are some pretty cool rewards this year that they've added in. One of them being a black party hat, and there are another range of colours for the Santa hats as well. Over here at Santa's Grotto, you will see Santa every Sunday at 8 PM. This goes on from 8 PM until 10 PM game time. He'll show up, you can run inside, and hopefully you'll get lucky with one of these cool new drops. But if not, there is a generic, similar to the Halloween event, a generic prize that you'll get if you don't win that. Typically it's some kind of outfit piece or cosmetic appearance. You'll also see that you'll start to collect up these letters to Santa. Every day you can get 3 of these, and you can get 1 from speaking to Clementine if we do that now. There you go, we just got another one. You'll get 1 for completing all of your daily challenges and another one just for skilling in the area. Typically, if you're skilling here, within the first 5 minutes you'll get 1, so nice and easy, you don't have to be grinding it out for one of these. Once you have them all, post them on the Windtumber post box, and then you'll see how many nice points you've gained and how much progression you've got towards the next one. Handing these in does also give you some presents, so feel free to open those as you get them. You might get something good. And the last thing I wanted to cover is winter weeks. There are basically weeks within this event over the next 5 weeks where there are weekly buffs. So week 1 is for clue scrolls, week 2 is for bossing, week 3 is for skilling, week 4 is for combat, and week 5 is for activities. Feel free to go and read up a bit more on those, but yeah, just some extra little things to keep you going. But yeah, hopefully that was a nice little roundup of a few of the things you can do here. Anyways, let's go ahead and deposit this letter and move on to the next quest. Ooh, okay, we just got a title scroll from handing in that gift, or opening that gift, sorry, from the letter we handed in, and it's the Slayer scroll. Let's have a look. Unlock it. What does it look like? That is awesome. Right, let's go. We need to go and speak to the Queen of Snow. Where are you? Should just be around the corner here. There she is, Queen of Snow. We can start that quest, Cold Front. Oh my god, it gives you snowman slippers, that's awesome. So the queen has just summoned 3 of these snowmen, magic, ranged, and the melee warrior. So we just need to go around and inspect all of them, each part of their body. So you got head, face, equipment, and their body, and then it should go perfect. 2 for 3, let's do the last one. And that's 3 for 3. We can now speak to the Queen of Snow again. Talking about their imperfections, you get the external locus of evaluation. If you use this on one of the snowmen, it will say you carefully scrutinize the snowman with the magnifying lens the queen gave you. You gotta look for imperfections. Okay, so there's 3 of them to analyze. We'll just move on to the next one. And the last one. Perfect, there we go. 3 for 3. Let's speak to the queen again. So if you choose the delay option, I'm not too sure if it matters which one you choose, but I chose delay, and you'll get a chisel of conditional worth. Now we need to go and get 25 coal. That is the only item requirement for this quest. So we need to go and get a perfect carrot, 2 perfect branches, and 5 perfect coal. We just need to go and check near Django's workshop. Just need to click on the quest mark there to leave the area, and we can head over to where we need to go. So let's start off with the carrots. So next to this trough here, you can find a bucket of carrots, or bucket of carrots. So let's go ahead and pick 20 of these we need. We then want to use the chisel of conditional worth on the carrots. As long as we have 20, we can make 1 perfect carrot from that. So chisel away. So by chopping down the firs here, we're going to be collecting up these branches. We need 10 of these to make 2 perfect ones. Beautiful, there we go. So it seems to be for every log that we get, we'll get a branch afterwards, but we have enough now. So let's go ahead, use this again, make 2 of those. I just grabbed the coal from the bank, but we now have 25 of these. Let's use that on those and we can make 5 perfect coal. Very nice. With that done, we should now be able to head back over to the Queen of Snow. If you just speak to the Queen of Snow again, it will take you back into the Cold Front quest where we were before. So let's go and speak to her once more. You'll now see piles of snow around the area. If we make snowballs with these, if you push them around, you can start to make some snowmen, which is pretty cool. The target is to get it over there, as you can see. So let's get rolling. Seems to be getting a bit heavy there. So if you get it there and it is not the right size, it will say. You then just want to grab the other 2 as well and kind of do the same thing. There's 1 over this side and 1 to the south as well. If you hover over the snowballs, it will tell you what size it is. So this one needs to be enormous, and that's kind of how we can gauge the size it needs to be and when we can stop. So yeah, this looks about right. There we go. And then for the head, an average size snowball should be satisfactory. So I think for this one, if we go and start pushing it and then break it down around there, we should be good to go. Okay, awesome. There is the average snowball as well. It didn't need to be in the line here, just kind of in the area to the right size. Now we can craft the perfect snowman. Oh, that is cool. Blimey. Snowverload? Oh my god. So we just need to pick the right answers from the chat here. So let's go for number 3. She deserves support. You'll see him shrink down a little bit there. Number 1. And then number 3. And number 1 again. Perfect. That one's cute. Then you'll see the head snow imp come back as well. I'm going to go for option 2, nothing we could not overcome. And then continue through the dialogue there. And that is quest complete. Very, very cool. That was quite a nice quest. Anyway, these are of course the rewards we went through earlier on. I'm most excited for the snowman slippers, so okay, let's check them out. I've been so excited about these. Look at those, they look awesome. That was really fun actually, and yeah, some great rewards there as well. We've also got the snowman title as well. That's a really cool title, I'm gonna put that one on. Definitely my favourite so far, but it is early days. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and end off this video here. Thank you so much for watching. Definitely a cool event to get you in the Christmas spirit, Christmas mood, and all that good stuff. There is the event that happens every Sunday. We can hopefully get some cool gifts like we have done previously, and yeah, it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Check it a thumbs up and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you in the next one.